We're getting back onto the gorge. It's DMT against BSE once more. A few changes to the draft this time around, but the crowd is going wild.
Yeah, and right now, Zhe and JR are already invading. They need to make sure that they don't get this, but JR gets the first camp.
Yeah, they do get the first camp, and it's already put in not a sizable gold lead in either of the favors of these teams right now. But you see the same thing happening for DMT down into the farm lane. They're able to get that camp here, but a big rotation for BSE. It is the idea.
Yeah, a little bit of damage here. They're going to fight for the spike tail. Jay will kind of just scout it out. The Bitter Farewell doing a little bit of damage. But Toshi, it looks like it's going to reset a little bit of a skirmish in the enemy jungle of Dominator Esports.
Okay, so big question now is where does the Fire Hawk go? If it goes in the hands of JR, this lane is a difficult one for Toshi to survive again.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue, but Xipeng's Xiang in the top lane, I like this a lane pick. There's definitely ways, or you need to figure out ways to get onto the Ganon Mo and that potential Toshi lady soon, so he's going to be the big playmaker in this game and the player to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the Magma Slam comes through there again, just L trying to just deter the actual plays from BSE, but I don't think that's going to be enough to stop them right. In game one, it wasn't enough either.
Okay, I think this farm lane is actually really difficult for Toshi and L to play because the amount of sustain that they have isn't as strong that BSE offers, right? Zhe, with the Heartling, able to heal up JR as well, and they have a little bit more sustain. So they can actually, as long as they draw out the team fights, they should be able to secure that lane in their favor.
Yeah, once again, Musan King just helping himself to Freddy's farm, right? Just really putting the ante up there, like, hey, it doesn't matter, I've got AoE, or you have to actually be very close to your camps, whereas me, I can get them over the wall.
Well, which is why they're allowing Freddy to solo clear the lane, right? They need him to keep pace with the farm on the side of Musan King as well.
Yeah, Xiang and Xipeng are just trying to take blows here, but I feel like in this 1v1, Byron most times out of 10 takes it, but Jet is very low. Those couple blades are hitting as hard as it was in game one.
Yeah, looks like they're going to continue to fight, looking for this pheasant here. L's going to stand up in front. Are they able to do anything? The couple blades just doing some work, trying to zone away with the Magma Slam, but the winner is here, will zone them away. Dominator Esports doing a great job of prioritizing Toshi's farm.
Yeah, I mean, Xiang there is using that winter is coming is a great way, right? He's kind of just zoning the back line of DMT, not to basically say, hey, if you are going to come in, you're going to get slowed, you're going to get damaged before you even get to me.
Yeah, and the timing that DMT has chosen to take this fight, very, very clean, because every single time they manage to get a couple of licks into that T1 on the bot as well. Slowly but surely, they're kind of getting that advantage in the lane at least.
In the lane at least, right? In the lane at least for now. But again, anything can happen in a heartbeat within these two teams. The Moon Slash just come through and the knock-up as well.
Yeah, the Storm Strike, the Force Field Suppression. He wants to have the fight with Xiang, who runs away. He's going to recall back to safety. Xipeng's dealing with that top lane. He's done a decent job of just ensuring that he does stay in the lane, which is huge for that XP. Great job by Xipeng.
Yeah, DMT's kind of trying to ensure the same kind of pain that's going on into the farm lane as into the clash lane, right? They want to make sure they can kind of get some T1s earlier on, because I feel like that was a bit of their mistake in game one.
Yeah, they need all this vision control, map control, because it's a two-part fight with BSE, right? First part of the fight, you have to force out so many ultimates from the side of Zhe, from the side of Musan King as well, and even Xiang, right? You want them to waste these abilities, and the true fight only comes in the second part.
Yeah, speaking of the second part, is a 2v1 up into the clash lane. CC Mute, he's going to be enough to clean it.
Oh, the Desert Sunset is going to just back off. He does have his shield. He's going to be fine. He clears the minion wave. But in the Tyrant, it looks like Musan King will take the first Tyrant of the game.
Yeah, so again, they're able to keep Xiang alive and under 2v1 and able to get that neutral objective going over to the side of BSE. So back for back, game for game, it is the first neutral objective going over to SHREW Esports. So that extra damage, the lightning effect is really going to amp up JR's oppression.
Okay, I don't think it's a very big concern, but at least DMT are keeping pace on the side of BSE, right? So right now, as long as Freddy stays on pace, it is a potential situation, but they need to find some way to get their advantage over to the side, because right now, if this continues late game, we will have a difficult position for Dominator to try and survive game number 2.
Yeah, because they're not only going to contest with BSE's obviously ferocity, their control of the map, they've also got the timer of the pay as well, right? Yes, they were able to get the Hail Mary playing late game yesterday,
but first round, they're going to look to turn this, and they find JR! They knock him up, and they got Jay as well, and that's a double. Nice play by Freddy, making sure that he's there. They're continuing on. He's at Tiger form. The winner is here. He's going to be zoning away, and Jiho gets him over the wall. Freddy's continuing on. They found Musan King, the unending sorrow, keeping him the heels. The couple plays doing a little bit of work, but that's a 3 for nothing.
3 for nothing, and a T1 into the farm lane as well. This is what I was exactly saying. Freddy on the pay, the timer, you need to make him shine now.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. This is the Dominator's signature move, right? So early game, they are very strong, but right now the question is, can they hold on? Because BSE, they're not to be trifled with. We've seen them in this position so many times.
Yeah, just look at this replay, right? I mean, we saw Freddy, they knew that it was there. The trick shot from Xiang was actually a little bit overextended into the side of DMT's jungle, but it's just the actual power of Pei in the early game.
You know what was a marker for them to make the jump? It was the lift step coming out from JR. When they knew that they committed the lift step, there was no escape. You could only go back to...
they found Chipmunks. Please continue.
Yep, speaking of no escape, it was a no escape for Chipangs.
Oh,
Mid lane.
D-Hog so low, he gets picked off. Toshi with just that last shot does get the pick. JR trying to defend him, but L walks away.
Yeah, walking away. I mean, there's trades, there's fights on multiple fronts here as well, but it looks like BSE are going to be able to claim this T1 up into the clash lane, just give a bit of pressure on the opposite side of the gorge.
Okay, so gold now slightly in favor on the side of DMT.
Yeah.
It's going to swing back into the advantage of BSE because they do have the map advantage as well. So right now, they need to find another way. Both teams teetering on the edge. They need to see what is that open angle, right? Maybe we'll be considering the Overlord as the next big change of wins.
Yeah, you can kind of see here that they're giving over the Crimson Golem to Ali as well, right? Because if they don't do that, it means that Freddy could have free access to it because they've opened that T1 into the bot lane. So giving it to Ali, obviously, is going to be a good lot of damage going over to the Ali and JR. The Doomsday gets built as well, but it also denies it from Freddy.
Okay, Freddy is just hiding at this point. I like his positioning. It gives a lot of information. So they definitely know that BSE are around.
Yes, they are. I mean, there we are. The AoE trying to clear up that mid lane wave.
Right the winners here, the prison Toshi get blown up. Musa King all the way. He's diving the tower. The unending sorrow, the flash away by Girl, but it might have been too far. Musa does die in return, and JR's backing off, trying to do a little bit of chip damage. Freddy on the backside, the striker stance, doing a little bit of work. He's looking to go in. He's in Tiger form, but he's been kited away, and he's going to be slowed down.
Yeah, Xiang was able to kind of cut off the farm down into the bot lane as well, so trying to just relieve the pressure for himself, but it may open up this T1 into the clash lane now for the side of DMT, so equaling that pressure once more as he runs the minions, trying to do that same kind of damage into that one, but L maybe getting caught out here.
Oh, the winner is here was in a great spot, damage, doing a ton of damage. They've been pushed away, L does survive, and through it all, Xiang was pushing that bottom T1, which looks like it's going down now.
Yeah, it sets up this next neutral objective really nicely for BSE, right? The Tyrant is going to be up in about 10 seconds, so once more, the gold lead is now starting to flitter over to the side of BSE.
Yeah, and I think at this point, Dominator's MO, they're not looking to steal the objective. They want to get the kills on the BSE. I think that's their opening marker to be able to take objectives around the map. They don't really care about the Tyrant. They want to get the T1 to get the T2s as well. So I think they're perfectly comfortable with what's happening here. Freddy is going to be in charge of pushing down the lane.
Yeah, Freddy going for that T1 up into the clash lane just to put more pressure onto the side of BSE as well. But you're going to see Chipangs, he's doing a bit of proxy farm there, just trying to keep off that T2 harassment.
Yep, Zhihong is going to be scouting with the Shattered Ice as well. And right now, it's going to be a stalemate, right? Whoever clears this way faster does have the potential to put some damage in.
Yeah, the potential to put damage in is very much so, but L coming in from the back line there.
The Trevor Smash connecting on a 3! That was a monster one, but L is going to be killed. The Death and Sunset finds Toshi. Xiang is chasing after him. Does get that pick off. JR is going to get Simpex as well. They found Girl, though. Freddy, though, he's going to be the last to survive. He's looking to fight 1 versus 4. He's going to be ganged up, and he's going to be killed. JR gets the double. Make it a triple.
Triple kill over to JR. That is not what they want going into almost 10-minute mark in this game 2. BSE, they need to wait for the minion wave in the mid lane to take the T2.
Yeah, but this is what BSE are known for, right? So you make one mistake, we clear the team, and suddenly your base is wide open.
Yeah, speaking of wide open, that T2 is now gone for sure. But this replay, right? L with the 4-man knockup, but it is the crucial crowd control from the Huon that really mitigates that engage.
Yeah, but that jump by the lane, Mr. Xiang, he did so much work for the team. And once again, it's the same problem, right? DMT, the comps, they're not clear. Nobody is catching on to the catches that the teammates are making.
Maybe it's because it's too loud in here, right? Maybe they can't hear.
Okay, maybe that's the case. Maybe they need to go the Shin style of just no headset and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Just The telepathy.
Go off the vibes.
Yeah. Go off the vibes.
Go off the vibes, yeah, but right now.
But Freddy a little bit low. The Overlord, the Death and Sunset, looking to just go for this, but they found Freddy. They get the pick off. The Meteor Kill is going to be using some work, and Siang is fighting them off, and he ends up getting the Shadow Overlord by Muzan King. JR still up in front. L taking a decent amount of damage. Chipex is going to get back to safety, but the backside, they found Toshi, and they do get the kill. Muzan King, the Unending Sorrow, they get Chipex as well. They're chasing you down. They don't have the top team too, but they watch your body, and they take you out, and they take down L. They focus their attention on this mid T3. It's a matter of time. Juro looking to hold it down, but with the base open, the winner is here, pushing it back. The Death and Sunset, they take Juro, they take the ace, and they take your base.
Oh, what a painful experience that was, right?